Thank you for joining me for this video. This is going to be a pick a card, and it is what does Source want you to know? There will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the cards' messages. Please like the video and please share the video, and please feel free to leave any comments, as this all helps the algorithms so that more people actually get to see the video. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I really would appreciate you hitting subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help me, and it helps others actually get to see the channel, and that's one way that my channel will grow. And remember to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming videos. Alright, so let's see what messages Source wants to bring through. So can we please have a message, please? The first card, which will be for the highest good of the viewers that choose card 1. What message do you wish to bring through for the viewers for their highest good? What message, Source, do you wish to bring through for the highest good of the viewers that pick pile 1? Okay, we have that one. Okay, can we please have the second card for the highest good of the viewers? Okay, and can we please have, alright, I've got that one there. Okay, so focus in on the cards and see where your attention is being drawn to. If you are struggling to connect with a particular card, then it may be an idea to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and while you're inhaling, ask Source, what message does Source want you to know? As you exhale, open your eyes and see where your eyes are drawn to. Which card are your eyes drawn to? And that may be the message that Source has for you. Alright, if you do need more time to focus in, then you can pause the video. Otherwise, we will start with card 1. So for those of you who chose card 1, let's have a look and see what message Source wants you to know. Okay, we have the magic of nothingness. So this is a reminder. Source is sending you a reminder that sometimes we need to unplug. We need to sit in silence. We need to not necessarily meditate, although that is a good practice to get into, but being in that state of stillness and in silence is when we can actually receive guidance, intuition, and messages that wish to come through from Source. It's also our higher self that is trying to send us messages which help guide us along our path. It can also be your spirit guides, your ancestors, and the angels, who are all trying to guide you by sending you intuitive nudges. And sometimes that can be through different signs or synchronicities. When we are rushing around and when we are busy all the time, we can miss the little intuitive nudges. We can miss the messages that Source, the angels, spirit guides, ancestors, higher self are trying to send us. And that's why this card is coming through for you now, because perhaps you have been in such a state of busyness that you haven't actually ever, or lately ever, had the time to just sit and be. When we can sit and be, we can connect with our higher self, with source. But it's that it's an action that we actually have to take. We have to schedule the time where we can just sit and be. It could be while you're having your cup of morning coffee or your afternoon tea or whatever it is. Instead of grabbing the phone or a book, it's time just to sit and be and savour the taste of your coffee or your tea. And because you are actually just thinking about the tea or the coffee or whatever drink it is that you're having, you're then actually in that state of nothingness, because you're not thinking about anything. You're just focused on the taste of what it is you're drinking. And that can be the time that is needed for you to be able to connect and to receive those messages from source. All right, so what we'll do now is we'll go to this another set of cards for another message to come through that goes, right, that one's flipped, that goes with this. So we've got that one. And what we'll do is we'll read each line in sequence to go with that message. Right, so let's have a look. So we have that one. And I'll just get the third one. See, my glasses just fallen on the floor. And that one's flipped, so we'll take that one. So let me just grab my glasses. Okay. So let's get these three cards in order. So the message that Source is bringing through here, on a spiritual side, it is energize your highest ideals diplomatically. On the mental side, it's confront the rules of relationships. And on the practical side, it's force yourself to get it out to the world and get a fair deal. So maybe there's a message in there for some of you. It may not make sense to others, but for some of you, it may be a message that you are needing to hear at this time. Okay, so let me just put those back there. And we'll get a final message. What final message does Source wish to bring through for the viewers that chose card 1? Okay, I hope you saw those jump out. And we have the Rainmaker. And we have Fire in reverse. So let's see, what do these messages have to say? So, for Rainmaker, the Rainmaker is the master of manifestation who can call on the elements of nature to serve the greater good. When the power to co-create is used with integrity, great beauty and benefit flow to all. When this power is used for personal gain only, everyone suffers. When the earth is parched, the Rainmaker calls the waters from the heavens, and all that is dormant in the fields and in people's hearts spring to life again. So the Rainmaker is calling you to create something new from the elements that are already in your life. Be sure you work with what is, and not with what might be or could have been. The seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. So with that, tying that into the magic of nothingness, this is saying to you that it's time to create. And you may have been getting the intuitive nudges, the signs being sent your way that you've not actually been listening to or have paid attention to. And this is guiding you to dig deep into your heart to know what it is that you have silently been planning. What has been in the deepness of your heart that has been trying to come out that you haven't allowed. And maybe that ties into confront the rules of relationships. Maybe it is energizing your highest ideals diplomatically. Force yourself to get it out to the world and get a fair deal. Is this what you need to create and then get it out there? Okay, and for fire, let's have a look and see what fire has to say. So fire consumes anything that it touches. The flames remind us of the impermanent nature of reality and how situations can quickly transform into beauty or chaos. Fire is passion, and its dancing flames invite us to reach to the sky. Warmth and light are heavenly, yet too much heat can scorch us. To fully step into the energy of fire is to be utterly transformed, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Are you feeling too fiery? Have you been reactive and short-tempered towards others? This card has come to tell you that all fiery emotions directed at others can backfire at you. It is not a good idea to play with fire when you are out of balance or angry. Now is not the time to act or react. It is time to tame and befriend your inner fire so it does not scorch you. Maybe again that's saying to you that you need to be a bit more diplomatic. Okay, so card 1, they were the messages that came through. I hope there was something in there that resonated for you, and I do appreciate you taking the time to listen. Thank you. For those of you who chose card 2, let's see what the message is that Source is sending through to you. Okay, we have become your own priority. So this card is reminding you that you need to take care of yourself. You need to put yourself first. Maybe you are someone who makes sure that everyone else is okay and forget to look after your own needs and what makes you happy. This is coming to you at this time because it's saying you need to fill your own cup. If you are waiting for someone else to fill your cup, you're coming at it from the wrong angle. You are the only one who is capable of filling your own cup. And when you are coming from a place of a full cup, you are then able to help others, look after others, and give others your time, your love, your expertise, your knowledge, whatever it is. If you are coming from a cup half filled, then you are going to be depleting your own energy because you are giving out from a place of low energy, low self-esteem perhaps, whatever it is. You need to make sure that you are 100% centered, grounded, taking good care of yourself, looking after yourself with good food, with good drinking water. Perhaps you could have a massage every now and then. Remember to take salt baths to clear other people's energy, so that you are coming from a place of only your energy. You're not feeling drained in any way. This is saying to you that it's time for you to make sure you schedule time for your own self-care. You are the only one who can look after you. You are the only one who can feel what it is that you need. Again, whether that is your body's calling you for a massage, or your body's calling you for a nice magnesium bath or a salt bath. It's listening to what your body is wanting you to do. Source is reminding you that you are the priority, that you have to put yourself first. Yes, we've all been programmed to believe that if we put ourselves first, if we love ourselves, that we are conceited, or, you know, that kind of thing. No. We are coming from a place of power when we put ourselves first, when we are looking after our own needs and taking care of our own responsibilities first. We're not being conceited because we love ourselves. We are not being selfish because we put ourselves first. We need to put ourselves first so that we can then help others. It's the same, you know, when you're on an aircraft and those face masks drop down. They always tell you have to put the face mask on first so that then you are able to help others. It's the same kind of thing here. You have to be looking after yourself first. Okay, let's see what other message Source wishes to bring through that goes with this reading, please. What other message do you wish to bring through? Okay, I'll put it here and then I'll hold them up. Okay, can we please have the second message, please? And the third message, please. Okay. So, what we do is we'll hold them up and then we read each sentence. Make sure you can see that. So it says, on a spiritual level, energize your dreams by making the right connections. And on a mental level, it says confront your idealization of the idea in question. So maybe that is the whole of how do you prioritize yourself. And on a practical level, it's force yourself to be a part of something overwhelming and get your ideas going. So hopefully that may mean something to you, whether it's all the sentences or one sentence jumps out to you immediately. Of course, everyone is different, and so it will all mean something different to each and every one of you. Okay. And we'll have a final message, please, for card 2. Okay, that they have flipped over. Okay, you've got 3 that flipped. So let's see what the messages are. So we have the Council, the Sorcerer in reverse, and we have the Jaguar. Okay, so let's see what these messages are. So the Council. So it says, the council are the luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the world of spirit. A life review is when we place our good and our bad deeds on a divine scale and attempt to explain why we did not love or forgive or dare as greatly as we might have. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes, in an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your own inner wisdom. The council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall, so look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. And let's go to the coyote. The sorcerer. Sorry. The sorcerer in reverse. So this is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behaviour that harms others. It symbolises the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict and scarcity. Have you been feeling out of sorts because you've been faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-acceptance is called for now. You must reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so you don't behave irresponsibly and cause more harm to yourself and the ones you love. It's time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and deeds. When you meet the energy of the sorcerer with humility, this destructive power transforms into grace, which you can use in service to the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make amends. Do it. It will set you free from the shadows and let you step into the light. And let's go to the jaguar. The jaguar is the protector of all life in the Amazon, and in times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibility between light and dark, night and day. So Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your jaguar instinct will serve you well. Okay, so they were the messages that came through for you. I hope there was something in there that resonated for you. I do appreciate you taking the time to listen, and until next time, thank you. For those of you who chose card 3, let's see what the message is that Source is sending through for you. We have one next step. Okay, so the message Source is sending through for you here is that it's time to take action. It's time to stop procrastinating. It's time to move forward. Sometimes we are fearful of taking whatever that next step might be for you because it's the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of failure. It's the fear of not knowing what the outcome will be. This card is saying to you that you need to take that step into that unknown because you actually do know that this is the right thing to do. It's time to step away from doing what everyone else is doing, and it's time for you to step into your own power. You are being guided, you are being supported, and you will be successful with the action of taking the next step. Listen to your gut feeling. Listen to what it's telling you. Are you following your instincts rather than following the crowd? You know what? This step can be a multitude of different things. Because it's a general reading, this next step could mean something different for all of you. It could be the next step in writing a novel, writing a song. It could be the next step in a relationship. It could be the next step in a career that you are wishing to partake in. It could be the next step in moving home, moving state, moving suburb. It could be a multitude of things. It could just be as simple as getting out into nature, connecting with the trees, listening to the birds, breathing in clean, fresh air. It could be as simple as that. Again, the next step will be different for each of you, but you have to start listening to yourself, start listening to your intuition, start hearing the messages that Source is sending you. Start seeing the intuitive nudges, or start feeling the intuitive nudges that you are being sent by your higher self, or the angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. You could be seeing synchronicities. This is all signs for you that you are on the right path, and it's time for you just to take that one next step. Okay, let's see what other message wishes to come through for the viewers that chose card 3. What message are you sending through for those that chose card 3, please? Okay, so we have that one, and the second card, please, that goes with this message for those viewers that chose card 3. Okay, we have that one, and message, please, that ties in with this message so far, please. Okay, so let's see, what does it say? So what we do is we read each line as a sentence, and that is the message. So we have: defend your goals as a life or death issue. Hopefully that's in focus and you can see it. Accept the day-to-day reality of getting and using power, and let your feelings tell you how to use the most business-like way and use other people's resources. So maybe these are the next steps you need to take. the next step towards your goal that you want to achieve. Maybe it's the next step is accepting the day-to-day reality of getting and using power. And that could be using your own power, knowing that you are that powerful being. Or is it let your feelings tell you how to use the most business-like way and use other people's resources? Maybe that's the next step in your career path. Something that you have been trying to achieve. Again, these messages will mean different things for each of you because they are general messages. Okay, let's have final message, please, for the viewers that chose. Okay, you've got 3 that jumped out as well. So we have Beauty Way, Soul Retrieval in reverse, and the Giveaway in reverse. So let's see what these messages are that are coming through for you. So Beauty Way is, the Beauty Way is both a path that you travel on and a daily practice. The path is where you choose to perceive only beauty before you, behind you, and all around you as you journey through life. The practice is where you take action to bring beauty to every situation you are in. When things get ugly, you act to bring integrity and peace to the difficult encounter. When everyone else perceives only darkness, you point out the light and help uncover the hidden treasure. The Beauty Way invites you to create beauty in your life and to recognize the beauty inside yourself and in others. Stop to smell the roses, take a deep breath, look up at the stars and recognize the splendor that surrounds you. See the beauty in whatever situation you find yourself in, and you will receive the lesson that life is teaching you in a kind and gentle way. And maybe you haven't had the time to stop and smell the roses. Maybe you've been so caught up in life that Source is reminding you that it's time to smell the roses, connect with yourself, connect with Source, connect with others, see the beauty in everything around you rather than being, head down, tail up kind of thing. Okay, let's see. What does Soul Retrieval's message have to say? Let me just find it. Okay, so Soul Retrieval. Soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, or your innocence that you have lost. At first, we'll use soul retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. Later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers, to the trees, and to God. When we return to Eden, we are whole again. And the message, because it's in reverse, when did you compromise what you truly believed in to be loved or accepted by someone? Think back over your life and find the time or times when this happened. Vow never to compromise your integrity again. What have you agreed to in the name of love that you know is deeply wrong? Make it right this instant. And let's go to Giveaway in reverse. So, the giveaway is the gift you offer to life without attachment, without expecting anything back. You can only give what is truly yours: a smile, a nod of encouragement, a gentle touch and a kind word. This is not giving to others what you no longer want, like that sweater that no longer fits, but gifting that which is most precious, your authentic love and genuine feelings. And the message, because it's in reverse, is it difficult for you to set limits on how much of yourself you give? If you give more than is healthy, then you will not be able to give for long. You'll feel resentful with your partner or associates, or you'll feel like the world owes you something in return. Notice if you give for any reason other than pure generosity. Are you trying to be liked or accepted? Are you hoping to heal an old wound? Start giving to yourself first and foremost. Offer yourself the care, the love, the time, and the acceptance that you are longing for. Once you experience plenty, then you can truly give to others. Okay, so they were the messages that came through for you. I hope there was something in there that resonated for you. I do appreciate you taking the time to listen. And until next time, thank you.